YouTuber movies don't necessarily have a reputation of being, good. In fact, most of them are pretty bad objectively, but can we really blame the YouTubers themselves? I mean, sure, they have their creative input, but like most other movies, the executives get the last say, unfortunately. Take the Smosh movie. Please, take the Smosh movie. The Smosh movie is fun in concept and might have worked if it didn't suck. And I'm not putting any blame on Ian or Anthony or Bill S. Preston Esquire. Smosh's comedy at the time was very specific and it didn't necessarily lend itself to a feature film.
Shut up!
The Fred movies should have worked, and they kind of did. In a way, Nickelodeon saw what Lucas was doing with the character and said, "Give it here!" Throwing a trilogy and a sitcom at the bastardized Pee Wee Herman variant and calling it a day.
Hey guys, I'm Fred Figglehorn. I'm just going to apologize in advance for what I'm about to do. Hey, what's up?
Then there's Not Cool, a movie that lives up to its name. One of my biggest shames in life is owning this movie on DVD. I have regrets. Shane Dawson went on a competition show where he, an intensely popular YouTube personality, was pitted against a filmmaker who didn't fight tooth and nail to keep a shit-eating homeless person in their movie. He did that, for real. Go watch The Chair. It's... wow.
It's been mentioned many, many times that is a problem for people. So if we just lose that, I'm just saying.
I'm not taking anything out of the movie to please a bunch of out-of-work actors in Pittsburgh who should be lucky to get an audition for a feature film. No director has ever taken anything out of a movie to get somebody to audition. I'm angry that we're finding out about this 2 days before we start filming the movie.
But I just might have found the least awful YouTuber movie. So pack your bags and grab your bug spray and let's watch Camp Dakota. After some pretty nice establishing shots of Chicago, we're introduced to our protagonist, Elise, played by literal angel on earth, Grace Helbig. Elise works for a book publishing company and is engaged to Chester C, but oh no! Chester C is Chester seeing someone else behind Elise's back, and oh no! She gets fired from the book publishing company for accidentally uploading pictures of her boss making out with an Edward Cullen stand-in played by Sawyer Hartman. But, luckily for her, she had a chance run-in with her old camp director earlier in the movie, so now she's going to camp.
Sally, I'm coming to camp.
Ooh, hey, friend.
After getting shit-faced drunk, Elise is driven to camp by this Candace Cameron lookalike and her sad husband, damned to a life of beta cuck servitude. I know, I hated it as soon as it came out of my mouth. I'm so sorry. But these two migraines have the most adorable child you have ever seen. Shirley Temple and Dakota Fanning are rolling over in their graves at how cute this kid is. Protect her at all costs. At camp, Elise is reintroduced to her childhood friends. Max, played by Mamrie Hart, and Allison, played by Hannah Hart. Max is a bit of a control freak. She runs a really tight ship, but in a way where she wants everything to be fun. Max loves two things. This camp and fucking Ed Kemper over here. Allison is the camp chef, but unlike Jean from Wet Hot American Summer, Allison has got skills.
God, bring out potatoes!
Also, the producers really went, how do we let the audience know that she is a lesbian? Ooh, bandana! Brilliant! I mean, honestly, I think she looks pretty cool, but I might be biased. I am a quarter lesbian on my father's side. Elise retreats to camp to escape her sad work life of fetching coffee and kissing butt, and her cheating fiancé, only to form a romantic bond with a local farmer. Aw, it's like a Hallmark movie. The farmer, Eli, is played by one of the film's directors, and hey, I get it. I too am a student of the Kevin Smith school of hey. Hitchcock put himself into his movies, so I can do it too. And sometimes, it's the only way you get work. Nothing much really happens in this movie. Elise, Max, and Allison rekindle their friendship. Elise and Eli form their romantic bond, but there isn't much conflict. That is, until this little prick shows up. The main villain of the movie is the camp director's son, a tech millionaire who wants to upgrade the camp because apparently it doesn't even have cell reception, which makes sense because, trees, they block a lot of stuff, signals to satellites and whatnot. Where am I? The camp is struggling, and if they can't guarantee more campers, the director has no choice but to sell to her son. Max doesn't like this and brings in her girls and Cha-Cha to come up with a plan to save the camp.
I know that Dakota isn't the prettiest girl at the dance. But she's our girl. And I don't want Jared getting his creepy hands on her.
So what can we do?
Okay, Visitor's Day is in 2 weeks, and that is our best shot at getting parents to fork over the cash. I know we don't have a lot of time, and I spent way too much time on those graphs. But I really think we can get this place looking and feeling like $1 million. So, who's in? That was supposed to be more of a rousing speech.
Let's do it! Thank you! Yeah! Woo!
All is going according to plan. Until it doesn't. Elise gets a message from her former boss that the book that Sawyer Hartman was the model for, or whatever, it doesn't matter, fuck it. They're selling like hotcakes, and she needs to come back to Chicago because she's rehired, and they're gonna publish her book. Oh boy, happy endings, right? Wrong. She doesn't want this. She thinks she wants this. She thinks she needs this. So what does she do? She bogarts her friends and their plan to save the camp and the handsome farm boy for some small modicum of success, money, normality.
The all is lost moment!
After the all is lost moment, Elise comes back to help save the camp, obviously, instead of allowing her soul to be continuously broken by her mean boss. The girls pretty much save the camp, and surprise, Eli isn't just a farmer. Apparently, he's also a published author. Pretty convenient twist there. Huh. Also, Chester C. has apparently been wandering the woods of Illinois in search of Elise to, fucking win her back, I guess. But instead of getting the girl, he gets a clean punch to the fucking face. Happy endings for all! The camp is saved. Max becomes camp director and is assumedly boning down the handyman on a regular basis. Allison goes to culinary school and will eventually edge out Jeremy Allen White as the hottest chef in Chicago. And Elise, somehow, gets her own book published and gets the farm boy. Woohoo, yay, wow, yay. Is this a great movie? No, I mean, it's no Oscar contender, but is it a good movie? I think so. I especially think it's a good YouTuber movie because it doesn't hinge on the personalities of its stars. Grace, Mamrie, Hannah, yeah, sure, they all sort of play versions of themselves, but the difference between them and Smosh or Not Cool is that they do it well. The movie is full of quiet moments, showing rather than telling. It's not laugh out loud, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to have poop and fart jokes or Shane Dawson dressing up as his YouTube characters and adding in scenes that don't need to be there because they don't move the story along. Camp Dakota is the first installment in a yet-to-be-realized franchise a la the Cornetto trilogy that I like to call the Drunk Friends trilogy. It goes Camp Dakota, Dirty 30, which I'll talk about eventually, probably when I turn 30. Don't worry, it's coming sooner than you think. And a yet unmade third movie that I think should be led by Hannah Hart because she deserves her time to shine. And that's in the video. Guys, my Full House video, numbers. It did way better than I was expecting it to do. And it helps that I didn't upload a video last week, so it just had time to marinate. But that video did so well, and it's all because of you guys watching. Obviously, it's not because of me. I don't sit around rewatching my own videos all the time. Shut up. You would do it too. Yeah, let me know what you guys have thought of this video. I actually really enjoy Camp Dakota. Unfortunately, you can't get it on DVD, and it sort of jumps from streamer to streamer, and I don't think it's actually on any of them right now, but you can watch it for free on YouTube. So do with that information what you will. My name is Travis, and this is Wonder Nerd. I'm here every single Monday, most of the time, uploading new videos of stuff that I really enjoy. Movies, TV shows, snacks, all that fun stuff. So if you're into that, come on and subscribe to my channel. It'll be fun. I'm on Instagram. If you guys want to go follow my personal Instagram account, I have one for Wonder Nerd, but I don't really post there very much, so it wouldn't really make much sense for you to go follow that one. I'm on TikTok, where I post clips of all these videos every single day, and sometimes I even make an effort to make original content on that app. Who would have thought? But, you know, anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. My name's Travis. Remember, nerds rule.